Alright guys, episode 14. Let's do it.
Help! Help! I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe he came alive.
That's some wild hair you got there, bro. Just gotta sing some Peak, you know how it is.
Everyone left for winter break.
Nice.
Campus feels so empty. Oh well, all the more dueling for us, I guess.
Do you not want to see your family? That seems kind of disrespectful, doesn't it? I mean, you not got family you wanna see over the winter break? Same to Cyrus. Is Zane still here? Alexis? We've even met Chumley's dad already. Damn!
You look like you've seen a ghost.
How flimsy is that door? You can just fall into it and it shatters.
What are you talking about?
Jinzo, the dueling card.
Professor Banner,
Jinzo.
the school nurse.
Oh,
Your name's Tori. You were in my paradueling class.
Yeah.
Jinzo.
Professor
Oh.
Banner. And everything you said was right about dual spirits being real. It was all true. A while back, I told some of my friends about your class and how you said that under certain conditions, dual spirits could come to life. Well, we started trying to create.
You became a whole fucking cult just to get cards to life.
Forbids it. Maybe it was because we used our bed sheets as cloaks, or took Dr. Crowler's bath candles. But anyway, this time something was different.
Crowler.
See, we all put our hands on a mystic box, said the chant, and it happened.
The fuck you mean a mystic box? That's an Ouija board. So you guys probably you have no reason to know this. I don't know if I said it in like Duel Monsters or anything, but honestly, Jinzo is probably one of my favorite monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, because like his effect is obviously incredible for the time. You know, just locking out like one of the central like play cards in all of Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, his design is epic, so it's really good. He's got a nice stat boost, so you know, any like almost any like GOAT deck I play, it's always got a Jinzo in it. So this is really cool for that. But also, bro, if if you're going to like summon a dual spirit and try and make a card come to life, why are you picking Jinzo? Like, genuinely, one of the most fucking threatening looking monsters in all of history. And you're picking that to, like, summon? You know what card you should be using that on? You know what card you should be forming a cult to try and summon? Like, to life, physical flesh and everything? Dark Magician Girl. That's the only card you should be doing that for. And you guys know, well, you guys and girls all know why. Like, there's literally no other valid card you could ever pick to come to life. You know, you are picking Dark Magician Girl, and that's it. You know, I don't know why. You know, if I learned of this technique in Yu-Gi-Oh, that's the only card I'd be going for. But some people, man, they are stupid.
Going somewhere.
Now, just imagine if it was Dark Magician Girl, like following you around the entire island, like. That'd be peak. That'd be peak.
No escape.
What was that? Easy, Cyrus. Maybe it was just a fuse.
Yeah, or maybe a ball.
Or maybe it was me.
I love his voice as well.
Go, Jinzo.
We have a deal.
Not if I can stop you. Wait up.
I mean, he's kind of already here if he can physically grab people and run.
You going?
That's beyond dangerous.
None of you are safe.
Yeah, that is sick.
Jinzo.
Let Tori go, Jinzo. If you need a third sacrifice so bad, well then just take me instead.
You do emit more vitality than this human. I'll take you up on your offer.
Fine, on one condition though. You and I duel. If you win, you take my life energy. But I win, and you give back the other two you took.
A duel? Very well.
Why?
You should be able to be sustained by this electrical limbo long enough for a match.
Why? You have no reason to bargain with him.
Assume you.
Yeah, we'll see.
You have literally no reason to bargain with him. Just take his fucking soul and move on. There is no reason a match should take place right now. Are we sure he's not cheating? Because he can just manifest any card he wants.
First, I summon
How do you validate his deck? I like the sparks though coming off of everything. Like his cards aren't even like near him. That's a pretty sussy card to have, especially at the start of the game. It's kind of hard to keep anything on the field at that point.
Only one monster, but it'll have to do.
And that's why your deck is so poor, man.
In attack mode.
You almost brick all the time.
And playing a continuous spell card of my own. Now when it's your turn, I get to draw 4 cards. But then during my turn, I'll have to discard 4. Wingstorm Strike!
Nice.
Now I'm gonna use your own Ectoplasmer Sacrifice effect against you. I'm gonna give up Avion, and you're gonna have to give up half of his attack points from your life points.
And again, when you have so little monsters that like, or very, very specific fusions that rely on those cards, that's not a good card to go against at all.
Spirit, Mirage of Nightmare. I get to draw 4 cards. I'll play one of my face downs. Oh yeah, emergency provision.
He's gonna do that every time, isn't he? He's never gonna discard those 4 cards, ever. I swear he had a draining shield in his hand. I think. Oh, maybe it was that.
Now you. Hey, nice pick. Elemental Hero.
Am I the only person that would fuck up that card all the time? Like when someone says far right, I wouldn't even tell if they're talking about my right or their right. I'd be playing that card wrong all the time. Yep. All those points and already you are near dead.
Jaden, your legs, they're fading.
Oh, what's happening?
Ah, we've got that again. Yep. And unlike the other time when you did this with the dude, with Titan, it's legit this time.
I'll duel to the end. I summon Elemental Hero Clayman in attack mode. But wait, that's not all. Next, I'll play Clay Wrap from my field and equip Clayman with it. With polymerization, I fuse Burst Tricks with Clayman to summon Rampart Blaster in attack mode.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this one.
Since Clayman was used in the fusion, both he and Clay Wrap are sent to the graveyard, and that activates a special effect. An
Okay.
effect that lets me destroy a spell card on your field. Like
Ah.
Ectoplasmer, for example.
Nice. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, what? But you would have got game with that. Wait. But with Ectoplasma on the field, he would have done the damage, he would have had 500 points left, and then he would have sacrificed Blaster Thing for 1250. He would have won just then if he would have just won if he didn't get rid. Why did he do that? Like he would have won the game. That was a what? That was a fucking bad misplay. Like am I going crazy, or was that not like the best move to make? Bro, you had game there.
I activate Malistal's special ability and re-summon him, but only so I can sacrifice him in order to counter.
Let's go! Yes! Yes! The peak monster! Peak! Love Jinzo! Ah! One of the best GOAT cards of all time. Honestly, such a dominant monster, even in the anime. Well, obviously in the anime, it's so as good as well. And it's a machine type, so you can even use stuff like limiter removal on it.
Cyber energy shock. Destroy the Rampart Blaster.
Oh wait, no, the thing has 2,000 attack points. But that still would have dealt 1,000 damage to him, so he still would have won. Still though, it's great to see the monster itself duel in.
No duh. And if Rottweiler is destroyed, Jaden can take polymerization and an elemental hero from his graveyard and put them into his
Can you not fucking reveal the effects to the opponent? Please.
and Clayman come back to my hand.
Finally, I'll equip myself with the spell called Amplifier. With this, I'm not bound by my own special ability any longer. Now,
That's pretty good.
any trap card
I never played Amplifier,
I'm
but
certain you can guess
that is
what
pretty
this
good.
next out might be.
And the irony is, I have a lot of trap cards in my deck with Jinzo in it, so I probably should be equipping that. It'd just be a brick half the time.
I don't think so. I'm playing the magic of Pot of Greed.
Plot convenience the card.
Now, attack with bombarding bubble barrage.
That's GG, isn't it? Yeah.
Spirit barrier. This keeps me from taking damage.
Ah.
As long as there's a monster on my field.
Ah.
And in case you forgot,
Fair enough.
there is me.
You're still just a
Yeah.
phantom to me. And this
Very unique. I'm loving that we're seeing the monster itself play the game.
spring. With it, I can take
Ooh,
one equipped
that's a
spell
nice
card
looking
from my
card.
graveyard and put it in my hand. And I choose this one. Oh yeah, I'm with you, pal. He is one ugly dude.
Can Jinzo see? Yeah, he can.
First and a spirit second. Back to business. I play
That is interesting, actually. I wonder why certain spirits can come out, but others can't.
from the graveyard.
Maybe it's like it's a power thing, like, because he's so weak he can do it.
Next, I'm gonna bust out polymerization.
Maybe. That doesn't make too much sense, but maybe.
To create elemental hero Mudball Man. Since Clayrap has now been sent to the graveyard, I can use its special effect and destroy that amplifier.
And when Amplifier is sent to the graveyard, the monster that's equipped with it is destroyed too.
Now that I didn't know. That's good. Oh, shit.
Tori, you okay?
I am not Tori. I am Jinzo. And I raise myself from the graveyard with Call of the Hunted.
No, you don't. I activate the trap card Solemn Judgment.
Where did he get that from? Dude!
Half my life points to use, but that's okay.
What?
Because it
What?
also takes that trap card you were about to play.
He has Solemn Judgment in his deck.
destroys it. Now, Hero
That's one of the most powerful cards in the format. How the hell? When? When did you get such an OP card, man? You can negate anything with that. Like, you know how many games he would have... Well, he would have beaten Zane easily with that card if he drew it, I guess. Oh, you better never mill that out. Seriously, like, ever. What the fuck? What just happened? Made it daytime. I knocked everyone out. Alright, so that was really cool. That felt like a big kind of lore expansion on GX in general, because, yeah, we know that spirits of cards are obviously real. We saw that a lot in Duel Monsters, you know, like the Dark Magician was it Mahar? You know, because the whole Millennium Saga, like, you know, Season 5 went into the spirit stuff, you know. Blue Eyes was the girl. Blue Eyes White Dragon was the white-haired girl. You know, we saw the some of the origins for their cards, but we also, it's kind of weird because, like, in addition to, like, the Pharaoh stuff with, like, you know, his backstory and all the characters that kind of represent some of the spirits, there's also just, like, separated from that, there's a spirit world as well, right? Like Season 4 showed that, you know, Dark Magician Girl, I mean, we did see a spirit, like, she is, like, a spirit monster, and she has a spirit for the card, but we also saw in, like, the Millennium stuff, you know, in the Pharaoh's Memories, there is a girl that kind of looks a lot like the Dark Magician Girl that could also be her, so there's, like, two separate versions of the monsters, which is very, very confusing after a while. But, you know, between obviously the Egyptian god cards, their whole spirit thing, you know, again, Season 4, all the spirit monsters there, we know that Duel Monster spirits are a thing. But here we actually get to expand a little bit more on them and how, you know, there are good spirits and there are bad spirits, obviously. So, and for the GX characters in general, it does, like, confirm the existence of spirit monsters, because they still don't know that the Shadow game they played a long time ago now was real. You know, Jin just thinks it was kind of, like, sparks and, you know, effects. But this did bring a nice a bit more lore to the characters by giving the confirmation that, you know, dueling spirits are real, they are a thing, and we're expanding upon that even more in GX, as opposed to just you know, to just duel monsters, because in that one it was pretty much only like the boss monsters got the spirits, right? You know, like Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, the luckily the waifu goddess, the Dark Magician girl, you know, all of that stuff kind of got it, but you know, lesser monsters, even Red Eyes didn't get a spirit, surprisingly. But you know, we didn't really focus on that. In this one, you know, we get lesser spirits. We get like Winkaribo, Jinzo, another OG classic, but still a very deadly one. One of the most sentient spirits that we've seen so far, which is pretty fun. And, you know, it is cool to see. And again, now that we're building that up, I assume that, like, you know, between, like, Karibo being around all the time, Jinzo here kind of confirming, we're going to do, like, some big spirit stuff at some point in GX. What we're going to do and what monsters we're going to use, I don't know. But I feel like we are going to lead to, like, some kind of arc where we do, like, go into a bit more of the duel monster spirit stuff, you know? Because gradually in this show, I'm getting a really itchy nose. Gradually in this show, we are starting to show a bit more of that, which is nice to see. But yeah, as an ample fan of Jinzo, that was a really fun episode. Sucks that the guy is not really loyal to humans, you know? But I thought it'd be a really fun ending, you know, just as a little bit. I thought it'd be really cool if, like, when Jinzo died, you know, like, we got, like, the card, like, his card of Jinzo manifested, and, like, Jaden got to keep the card of Jinzo. Even if he doesn't use it, it'd be kind of cool to see, you know, you beat a spirit, you get, like, their card, or whatever, as, like, as a reward, and, like, they're bound to the card and everything. That would have been a fun ending. But, yeah, no, like I said, it was a pretty fun match. I think there was a big blunder in there, because Jaden could have won, like, much sooner. But, in general, like I said, as an ample Jinzo fan, I have a lot of bias for that, but yeah, we are going into, like, really fucking random territory right now. Like you know, this set started with Chaz versus Bastion, and now we've gone to, like, Jaden versus a monkey, Jaden versus a duel spirit. Like, we are just throwing stuff out right now. This is really random. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna do my cut, and we'll do the final episode in this set, episode 15. I'll see you in a second. Oh, cool. It's cool they make you, oh, they give you the option to play sports outside of just card games. Jesus! Bro saying that while he can jump 10 feet in the air. Oh, that's bad.
That's Dr.
Again! And it was the other eye this time! It was the other eye! This poor man! Oh my god!
Yeah.
2 fucking times in a set! Beautiful!
That's okay, thanks. Need me to carry you to the nurse?
I'm sure she's seen that look all the time.
You from Obelisk Blue. Let alone to
Wow.
touch you.
Of course, the pretty boy just loses his mind at Alexis. I can't lie. She's definitely the hottest girl in the,
Love something, I think.
Wow, she's definitely the hottest girl in Yu-Gi-Oh! So far. Well, Dark Magician Girl's there too, but technically a spirit, so we won't count that.
I'm really sorry.
Wow.
How was that? Nope. That's still not
Oh
good enough
my
apology.
god. What? What?
A little harder next time.
I love it.
Some of my vertebrae are still intact.
You know, Dr. Crowley, I saw the incident, and technically, Jaden wasn't even the one that hit you with that ball.
Yeah.
You don't.
Look, if you're gonna punish
Damn.
me, how about I just promise to quit tennis? I don't even like it. Don't like tennis, eh? Well, then I can think of no better punishment.
No, you're gonna have to play it.
I'll make you play.
Exactly, you idiot. You idiot.
Come on.
What are you talking
Who are
about?
these two
Lindy?
randos?
I didn't ask you to find
They're
out.
not even moving.
Yeah. Anyway, he's a total cat. Come, his name is Harrington Rosewood, as in Rosewood Sporting Goods, and they've got stores everywhere, and he's the heir. Plus, he's a
Could
third-year
not care
Obelisk
less.
Blue. That's great. I'm just not looking for a boyfriend right now.
It's the most pointless shit, because the next year, like, you're gonna be off the island anyway, so you'll lose her.
Don't know, don't care.
Damn.
What's wrong? Everything's wrong.
Care to be more specific, Sai?
No questions, he'll only come back.
It's the most unfair
Wow.
thing ever.
I like how she knew that.
Letting the tennis captain boss
toss Jaden around as punishment for hitting him with that ball. Man, this guy doesn't let up.
What is punishment?
You gotta hustle to build that muscle. You need to sweat to become a threat. If you don't pick up the pace,
Stop.
you won't win the race.
Stop.
Okay,
Stop.
Harrington. You can lay off with the sports cliche.
Please,
I get it,
stop.
I get it. First 10.
Hi, Alexis.
Oh, Alexis? Hey there. Sorry I'm sweating so much. I've just been kicking this guy's. Huh? Oh.
Wow.
Jaden, you won't believe what I just heard.
Huh?
I was on my way here and I ran into Professor Banner. He told me someone spotted Chaz.
No kidding.
What?
Oh, where is he?
What? No, they didn't. You literally went over that he's off the fucking island now.
No way. Time to run some interference.
What do you mean they spotted Chaz?
Time out. You can't talk to a first-round pick like Alexis. I mean, you can't even return a buggy whip with some topspin. So stay away from my little obelisk pixie.
Obelisk Pixie.
That is
Wonder what
cringe
that
as
would
hell.
Second thought, no, I don't.
Listen,
That
Jake,
was even more
I'm warning
cringe,
you
but
to
I like
step
that.
Away from the beautiful girl.
Now, you were saying, Lex?
Lex? What is that? Some kind of pet name? Where'd it come from? What's it mean? What's it short for?
Alexis?
Sure.
Has he called her Lex before, actually, now I think about it?
Well, I don't. I don't believe anything
I don't,
you say.
I don't recall.
Which is why I want a duel. Winner becomes Alexis's fiance.
Whoa, fiance? Slow down.
Damn.
I just love
Yeah, but I'm not so sure about a ranged one.
Isn't this,
Well, I don't know about the stakes. But
Isn't
I
there
never
someone
back
you
down
forgot
from
to
a
ask, bro?
You got it. Harrington, let's throw
This
down.
guy is cringe as shit, I can't lie.
Let's do this.
Get your game on.
We're really playing it over the tennis school. I feel like the net might get in the way of this one.
How do you feel?
Please, Mindy. I'm not getting married.
Yeah.
Oh, fine, engaged. What, are we gonna split hairs here?
The only reason I haven't walked out of here yet is to see if the rumors are true. To see if Harrington's really as good as Zane.
Damn.
Those
Service ace.
a spell card already?
You got that right.
What does that even
Just
mean?
like a power serve.
You play
Gonna
Polly,
make you
like,
sweat.
first turn
Here's
quite a
how
few
it
times.
works. I pick a card, then you have to choose if it's a spell, trap, or monster. If you guess right, you're fine. But if you guess wrong, well then, you get served with a stinging 1,500 points of damage.
That is
So I
insane.
just guess?
1,500 for a 1 in 3 chance, that is crazy. So this guy's deck is mostly a burn deck then.
He is making Jaden sweat. It's a spell card.
Huh? You sure? You can still change your mind.
Without knowing anything about his deck, you really just have to throw one
I'll
out.
switch my guess and say it's a trap.
Monster.
Since he doesn't have any monsters out, I should probably just go for the direct attack. With my old friend, Elemental Hero, Avion!
I mean, I guess the color palette works in the court.
Avion! Quill Cascade!
Don't think so, Bird Brain. I activate Receive Ace. This trap card negates your attack, then deals 1,500 damage points directly to you.
Jesus,
Good
this
luck,
guy is just an entirely burn deck. That's crazy.
I play Smash Ace. It lets me flip the top card on my deck, and if it's a monster,
Let me guess. I get nailed, right?
hey, you're starting to get the swing of this, huh? Oh yeah, a monster.
Lady
A bubble?
Luck, she hates me.
Well, she loves me. Of course, most girls do.
You've got 1,000 points
But
left.
I'm activating my face down card. It's a trap. Featherwind.
What the?
Does it negate the effect? Hey! What the hell?
No way!
Sorry, pal.
Alexis is
Your
getting
ass
just
got
thrown all
right out
kinds of
back.
shit this episode.
He who laughs last, laughs loudest. This is pathetic.
What?
Now they're seeing who can laugh the longest.
Yeah.
Come on, Harrington, just imagine me tickling you.
I'm still laughing, Jaden. Just because I'm talking, it doesn't mean I'm not. You hear me? Hey, I'm still laughing. I'm still laughing.
Holy shit, I'm about to skip this scene. This is fucking cringe. Good lord.
You know what, Harrington? You can win this
That's
fight.
actually low-key kinda painful
This
to
duel
get
is a
through.
different story. One wanna know why?
That was the
Because in a
laziest
duel,
excuse to,
I've always
like,
been
draw out the runtime I've ever seen.
I'm Elemental Hero Avion, attack! Electric Roar!
Jesus! One thing I really like about Avion is that he seems to have a lot of different attacks to use.
And I'll follow
I don't even know how do you get electric out of that? Because most, like, obviously most monsters only have, like, one attack you can use, you know, Dark Magic Attack, White Lightning. Avion just seems to have, like, 3 attacks.
all tied up.
He can punch you, he can throw feathers at you, and apparently he can throw lightning at you. Like, what?
At least they stopped laughing.
This one says it all. Deuce.
There's no way these cards are real, right?
That's right.
Like, there's no way there's actually a
Never seen one like this
fucking
before.
tennis
I can
archetype.
only activate it when we both have 1,000 life points. From now on, each of us can only attack with one monster during our battle phase. And life points don't matter. You win by being first to damage the other twice in a row.
Wait, so it's just a straight up head-to-head match now?
Right. I told you that card would say it all.
That's kind of...
I summoned the
Okay,
big
it's
serpent.
different than Dark Door,
The
so at
reason
least
this
it's got
serpent's
something.
so big is because it strikes directly
But
at
the
your
point
life.
total was so specific, that's just weird.
I'm serving up the spell card service ace. You remember how it works, right? You choose the card's type. If you're right, you're good.
It's definitely either a monster or spell is the right move.
Especially since
Same
that
monster as
was 2
before,
hits in a
though.
row. I guess you drew a monster card.
You got it.
Yep.
Sweetness! First, I activate the spell card Diffusion. With it,
Hey! That's the first time that's come up in the show, actually. It's actually insane it took that long. No, wait, no. Zane used it. Zane used it, didn't he?
means even if you block my first attack, I can still hit you with 2 more. I play the spell card Feather Shot. It lets Avion attack once for every monster I have on the field. I drew this card when you activated the Big Server's special effect.
Nice.
Remember what you said? You get a new card too, but it won't matter. Yeah, well, guess what? It mattered.
Yeah, good line, man. Well done. Well done. You got him. Fuck this guy.
Well, that settles that.
All right, he's getting married.
Is he?
I mean, someday he will, maybe.
Is he?
That's
Definitely
it.
not Zane's
He
level.
was my soulmate, my first draft pick, my marquee girlfriend.
My first draft pick? Bro, chill.
Has Jaden gained a wife?
So romantic.
I mean,
Well,
Yeah,
Alexis,
kinda.
guess I'm your fiancé. He's going through with it?
Oh my.
So what's fiancé mean anyhow?
It means friend. At least for now, big guy.
Excuse me? Nani?
Alexis! I'll win your heart yet! Although Mindy did slip me your number.
What the fuck did I just watch? Can't lie, that was the worst episode of GX we've had so far. That was the worst one. I like that they're bringing back the whole, like, shit between Alexis and Jaden, because, you know, they made it kind of clear that Alexis has some feelings for Jaden. At least a little bit of a crush or interest. But fuck, what? That was cringe. The best part, undoubtedly, was, you know, Crowler getting smacked in the face, because, again, Crowler got smacked in the face by a ball. Once again, after episode 12, you know, that was just peak humor like there. You know, I love Crowler, but honestly, he is just so funny. He's still my favorite character in the show, honestly. But everything else about that episode sucked. It was genuine, just cringe, I can't lie. Harrison, hope we never see him again, not gonna lie. You know, little bit pushy, you know, I get it. I get the Alexis simping because she's the hottest girl on the island, like, without any competition. But at the same time, like, bro, forcing a game between you and a supposed rival who literally is just talking to her, you know? That's literally all they were doing. And, you know, just going on a match to be her fiancé without even asking her. And, you know, in the end, Jane didn't even know what it meant. and his deck was insane. A bunch of tennis cards. There's no way. There's no way those are real cards. Like, are they real cards? I feel like I have to look that up now. But yeah, I don't know. Nothing to really say about that one. Just cringe. Genuine fucking cringe all around. But yeah, guys, so that's it for this set of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Hope you enjoyed it. I feel like we ended off on a bit of a sour taste there, but they can't all be winners, can they? But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.